Virgo. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Buggy Down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Virgo. Virgo, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Virgo as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. All right. I'm a Virgo sun, Mercury, and north node. For those of you who may not know, quick shout out to my Patreon where I have exclusive content. I just did a career reading for the next 3 months. If you want to see it early access, I'll release it on YouTube probably by next week. But if you want to be ahead of the game and see content before I put it on YouTube, you can sign up in the comments down, in the description box down below. All right, Virgo, so let's flip over these cards. I did your pre-shuffle. Let's see what you need to surrender, what's coming towards you. A lot of cards were coming out for you guys. And so, I don't know. I have a lot of energy now. Like earlier, I didn't have as much energy, so I took a nap. Then I worked out, and I was like, I'll just do the Virgo reading tomorrow. But then I got all this energy, so here we are. So if I start acting crazy, just go along with it. All right, let's see. Virgo, we get this card sometimes. So what you need to surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Okay, so in Gemini season, or whenever you see this reading, it couldn't likely be for Gemini season. Virgos, we have a bad habit of being perfectionists. And so with perfectionism, it always comes with you critiquing yourself and comparing and contrasting and adding and subtracting all of your good qualities or your weaknesses to other people's qualities, good qualities. And so you do not want to do that. All right, keep your eyes focused on your positive traits. All right, you have shark, some signs you're going to be receiving. We have two animals here, shark, and we have spider. So shark represents survival. Some of you might feel like you're going into survival mode where you have to really protect yourself or defend yourself. But for some of you, I feel like it's honestly just in your head. Like maybe you feel like you're in this competitive energy where you don't have to be so competitive because your natural gifts and abilities are going to shine through regardless. So you don't have to be so territorial, Virgo. All right. And then spider. I hate seeing this card because I don't like to see spiders. I don't know. It just looks so creepy to me. But seeing spiders means that there is something is weaving or a plan is unfolding for you. All right. And then we have paradise, getaway, what's on the horizon. For some of you, you're going to be going to a beach maybe, or traveling, or going somewhere with some palm trees. When I'm looking at this picture, somewhere that's really nice, that can be a vacation spot for you to just get away from it all. Like Lenny Kravitz said, I want to get away. I want to fly. All right. Y'all know the song. Or maybe not. I don't know. Look up Getaway by Lenny Kravitz. All right, Virgo. So let's get into your reading and see what themes are going to be prominent for whenever you watch this. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or the South Node. What themes are going to be very prominent for Virgo that they should be aware of? All right, here we go. What we got for Virgo, please, Spirit? Fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Tell me more. What about this fire sign? Spiritual journey. All right. Self-sabotage. Okay. Let me leave out the cards that I just pulled. This card so I can remember what we have here. Music. Okay. Tell me more for Virgo. We have ask for help. We have long-term, lifelong. Why is the fire sign here? What does the fire sign have to do with any of this? Because I know where the message is going. Affair, third party. Okay. So this is something different in itself. That message is over there. Let's talk about you, Virgo. So we have self-sabotage here. So some of you might be on a spiritual journey, or you're trying to incorporate spirituality with your music or with your writing. You could be a musician or be a writer or an artist of some kind here. And maybe you're just really getting down on yourself. all right? Or you're going to get in this energy where you start to become like in what did I say? Territorial mode, this shark energy here, survival mode, because like you're perceiving everything as a threat, okay? And everything is not a threat. Everybody is not a threat. It could be that you're just going to end up self-sabotaging, but if you see this reading, maybe you won't self-sabotage, okay? Because you're going to realize what you're doing. And comparing yourself to other people may be a way that you talk yourself out of things, and you doubt yourself, and you end up not really going for what you want. Granted, we are in Mercury retrograde shadow period, and retrograde will be officially on May 29th. So you are going to be a lot more in your head, most likely. And for a lot of Virgos, I know you have your Mercury probably is retrograde in your chart, so you're going to be more in your head than usual. But just try not to self-sabotage if you can help it. Recognize those moments when you're really, really feeling very competitive, overly competitive, very ego-driven, and really just looking at what everybody else is doing and really beating yourself up about it. That means that you need to stop, take a breath, and just say, okay, let me just stop looking at what people are doing. Let me get off Twitter. Let me get off Instagram. Let me get off YouTube. Let me stop looking at these people and just refocus on you and practice positive affirmations, or turn that energy to your writing or your music or whatever the case may be. All right, this is a part of your spiritual journey where you're learning to appreciate yourself more, and you're learning that you, Virgos, you can't do it all. Like, you can't do every single thing. Like, there's always going to be something that you lack that somebody else has, and then vice versa. All right, now if you feel like when you see a threat, or when you see somebody that you're jealous of, jealousy and envy are natural emotions, so it doesn't, everybody feels it, I feel it. When you feel those things towards people, instead of looking at them as a threat, either you can, if you know them personally, maybe you can ask them for help. Ask them for help in how they got to where they are, or how they can maybe, I don't know, guide you or assist you in some way. Or you can ask for help from like a therapist or a friend in regards to self-sabotage, and kind of speak up about this here. All right, now we have this other stuff going on in the corner. I'm going to have to clarify with my deck because this is just weird. So you could have a third party situation that comes up here with affair and fire sign. Some of you may be involved with the fire sign right now, and you may find out that there's another person involved in the picture. All right. Okay. That is what it's telling me. All right. So for some of you, half of you Virgos, it's about you comparing yourself to other people, or you picking yourself apart when it comes to your talents, your abilities, your gifts, your strengths, your accomplishments. And then for others of you, you could have been in an affair, or somebody cheated or something like that, and now you're doing a lot of comparing yourself to other people, or to this person that you're in the third party situation with, or you're saying like, was I not good enough? Like, this person didn't commit to me, or whatever the case may be. All right, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, long-term, lifelong. This could be something that you've always struggled with, and it is something that is going to be one of those things that's like a challenge, but you can break away from it, okay? The main thing is to know, I just tweeted this, a piece of advice, is to know that people's actions, the way that people respond to you, the way that people act, the way that people think, has nothing to do with you personally, okay? Even if it's, like, even if you're involved in a situation, the way that they do things, it's not about you. It's not as personal as you perceive it to be. So other people's actions, try not to take them so personally, all right? That will save you a lot of time, energy, and give you some more peace. All right, what else we got coming towards Virgo? What else is coming towards Virgo? I saw the Tower card in my head. I hope it doesn't come out. Oops. 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, King of Cups, the Moon card. A lot of uncertainty and doubt. Like, is this the right path for me? Tell me more for Virgo. Ding. Why is the Tower card here? Tell me about the Tower card for Virgo. What is this realization or this shock? Okay. So, yeah. For some of you, okay, wait, hold on. There's a lot of water here. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, for sure. But for many of you, it's like there's this energy first and foremost. You have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. A lot of like discontentment when it comes to either boredom in your life, or you feel like you need to walk away from a certain situation. You're trying to listen to your emotions right now. Okay, but there's a lot of things that are unclear to you. Now, with this uncertainty, that's going to be happening, you know, while we're in retrograde. It's a good thing that you don't have to make any, for some of you, you may not have to make any permanent solid decisions. But for many of you, you're having like a big realization, or this is either an external something that happens to push you out of like your comfort zone, or this is an internal wake-up call that you're having here. And for some of you with the Five of Pentacles, you may feel like there's a loss at first, or you feel like there's something that you're missing. And, you know, maybe at first, initially, you feel kind of lonely, or you feel kind of empty if something is taken away from you, or you have like this sense of loss. Because the Five of Pentacles is always about whether it's material loss, abandonment, rejection. You are going to feel this sense of rejection from somebody, or it's going to come from somewhere. Okay, and that's going to break down. So you're going to really look at yourself from a different perspective, and you're going to see, you know, if somebody else rejected you, you might start to see where you've been rejecting yourself, and where you've been pushing opportunities away, or where you've been spending too much time focusing on what you lack. Okay, you're going to be seeing like what's actually missing. But this Tower moment is going to lead you to some good things. You have Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. So the opportunities are going to be there. You got 3 aces actually. So this is like a lot of new energy that's coming towards you after a period of just honesty and understanding and being able to see things clearly. You got Judgment, Scorpio, and then you got 2 pages here. Page of Wands and Page of Cups. So a lot of new energy here. A wake-up call after a strong moment of realization and being able to see everything super clearly. Okay, so initially it is gonna feel like a shock, like a soul shock, whatever this is for you, whether it's you finding out something, you finding out some really important news, you getting rejected in some way, you realizing your own self-sabotaging behaviors, whatever it is that you have a moment of strong truth and realization, it is going to send you into this new period where you're able to see opportunities, and you're actually able to accept them after that. Okay, so now let's look at your advice. This felt like 3 readings in one. There was like 3 different themes here. Okay, what else do we have for Virgo? What's the advice for Virgo? Some 8 of Cups. There is something to walk away from. What is it that Virgo needs to walk away from? Let's see. What is it that Virgo needs to walk away from? Star card. An Aquarius, maybe? What is it that Virgo needs to walk away from? 5 of Pentacles. Okay, the lack. Again, with the 5 of Pentacles, the lack mentality. Seeing Ace of Cups. What else do we have for Virgo as advice? Page of Cups. King of Pentacles. All right, so Virgo, you got the Lovers at the bottom, Gemini. The main thing is to walk away from, I really feel like it comes back down to that self-sabotage energy, that comparing yourself to other people, that focusing on what you don't have, what you're lacking in this world, the perfectionism tendencies that every single Virgo on this planet has. All right, and walking away from that so that you can fully heal. Because honestly, 10 of Wands, it's a burden to always be comparing yourself to other people, to be saying, man, if I had this, it would be so much easier if I was this or that, and if I didn't have this and that, and if I did that, you know what I mean? And so, like, you walking away from those emotional burdens. You have 2 aces here again, Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much clearer. And 3 of Pentacles, when you look at people as like as a team, like, or if you start to look at people as eye level, instead of putting people on a pedestal for, oh, you need to get up to where they are, look at you as up there too, and everybody's just bringing different things to the table. Okay, when you start to see things that way, you're going to feel really like a lot more abundant and free-spirited. You're going to be able to embrace your good qualities. You're going to be able to shine and thrive. Everybody shines and thrives in a different way. So get out of that anxiety-driven self-sabotage mindset that you're going to be forgotten, that you don't have good qualities, you don't have what it takes, and you know, a very ego-driven mindset with the 5 of Swords. Okay, Page of Cups. Just focusing on your inner child, really, and that creativity, because it's really the inner child that feels it unvalidated. So you need to validate yourself, give yourself that validation so that you can move forward into a new cycle. You're letting go of one cycle. 8 of Cups, you're letting go of self-sabotaging, over perfectionism tendencies, a very competitive mind, and you're working on your inner child that makes yourself feel validated, and so you can really heal, and you can look at everybody as your equal, not as people are above you and you need to catch up or you're behind. Okay, so that's what we have here for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonated for you, let me know that in the comments down below. I am at Tarot by Bronx.